A 4th of July celebration turned into a tragic and deadly accident, all because of illegal fireworks. CBS 2's Carl Finnstrom is live in Montebello with exactly how it happened. Cara.
Chris, many neighbors here calling for change. They first heard the blasts and the sirens as first responders rushed to a home up in that cul-de-sac.
It's a horrible cost.
Vince Kwan lives near the Montebello home where another neighbor's security camera captured a rush of first responders yesterday. As fireworks exploded across the Southland, a city spokesperson says a man here was handling an illegal mortar-type firework and it exploded.
An explosive ball packed very densely with gunpowder and fireworks displays. It's put in a long tube. It's meant to be on the ground because of the force of ejection. And we understand the individual may have been holding the device when it went off.
He says the man who had been celebrating died at the hospital. Neighbors say they've had problems here with fireworks for years.
They tell us to report illegal fireworks, but, you know, there's so many around that they really can't do anything about it.
Montebello leaders say the problem isn't unique. Sky 2 captured nonstop explosions across the Southland. So-called safe and sane fireworks are allowed in numerous areas, including Montebello. But neighbors say the blasts that have terrified pets and rocked their neighborhood for months now are much more powerful.
Some of them, it just feels like it's right in my backyard.
In nearby Azusa, another firework accident left a man hospitalized. You see him hunched over in pain. We blurred his face because of the severity of his burns. Investigators say they have not yet determined whether he was using fireworks illegally. He was rushed to the hospital as fireworks continued exploding nearby. Back in Montebello, numerous neighbors told us there's been an ongoing problem with fireworks at this home. City leaders say enforcement is often tough.
It would have been nearly impossible to determine what was happening. This was in a private residence, in a private yard.
And Montebello leaders tell us they are now looking over all the calls from last night. Chris, by Thursday, they hope to have a more comprehensive report on how many times they were called out, how many injuries were related to these fireworks.